Hi, all back with more Carrier Battle Philippine Sea Scenario 6. This is my part 31. I have just come straight back there for a little bit more, just to push on a little bit, and yeah, just see if we can grind the way through this bit, and yes, see what's happening. So into US air movements. Oh yeah, before I start, sorry, I was away while I was copying the two parts across, which took a bit of time. I did look back on my Guam raid, that initial Guam raid. Well, not the initial one, it was the second one. And right enough, I went back to try and fix it, adjusting it with strength reduction. So I completely messed it up, but the raid shouldn't have started in the first place, because it had 7 strength, and there was 7 strength in the lost box. 7 minus 7 is 0. It should not have launched the raid, because it's less than 3 strength. So as far as I can see, it shouldn't have happened. We did launch it. Well, there's a thought. So in actual fact, I should not have 9 points in there, because they would not. That other 2, because we ended up with 2 because we used the strength reduction, which we shouldn't have done. The raid shouldn't have even started. So that 2 points can go back in the box, actually, because that wouldn't have happened. So it does only have 7 strength, but does that not mean there's never going to be a Guam raid again? It does, doesn't it? And again, that just feels like I must be missing something. Surely, I mean, I've eliminated 7 points. It can only have a value 7. You've got to deduct the lost points, which is 7. It's never going to launch a raid again the rest of the game. So that very first time that it launched, we eliminated all the points, and then it's never going to launch a raid again. We don't need to care about the Guam chat. Something missing, surely, Grant. Something missing. Come on, guys. Help me out here. Tell me where I'm getting it wrong. I'm convinced I must be getting something wrong with this. You're just not telling me. Yeah. Because that doesn't really make... Well, I'm saying it doesn't make sense. You know, the 7 points are lost. It says you deduct the lost points from the actual value, and because we're not playing with that other sort of variant where you can adjust the strength of Guam. Okay, I think if this is the case, if I am playing it right, if I ever played it again, I would be playing with that, because I don't know. I mean, I can understand. Let's just say only 4 points. Let's just say they lost 4 points and 3 cycled through this and became available again. Then you could see where it would keep ticking over. But if you can eliminate that 7 from the start, did I do something wrong there and taking them all out? I don't think so, because they would have went through my anti-aircraft fire, and I think we at first were all panicking and chucked lots of aircraft at them. So I can't remember how the very first Guam raid happened. That's quite a while ago, isn't it? Yeah, well, okay. You know what? Just pod on, Grant. I'll pod on just now and see what's what. Right. So US air missions, move air missions, and then adjust fuel markers. So we're there again. So we're getting close to some things Oh, actually, no, wait. Yeah, we're going to get things happening here, aren't we? And we found out the result about Butai 4. We got that resolved. And in actual fact, at the end of this turn, which is the end of this phase, then we're going to get ourselves some sunk Japanese carriers, aren't we? I think we're going to sink 2 of them. Okay. Right, let's do them in order again then, on number wise. Well, we've got mission 1, who's the big stack that we brought in for the strength 7 raid, and now there's no raids out there at all, so I don't know. He's sitting at 13 fuel, but... Yeah, well, okay. Well, we'll just linger him in the hex then, I suppose. Temptation to just land them and... and, I don't know. Nah, he's got loads of fuel, Grant. That's silly. There could be another raid appears. Right, so that's 1. 2 is where? 2 is... Oh, right, well, 2's going to move in. What you can do... Oh, hang on. Did I not think... Or did I think that wrong? Yeah, I thought I was worried about this activating again. We are moving now, yeah. It is. It's move all air missions, Grant. Yeah, I think I realised I made a blunder with that. So that's good. So we are in here. And that costs a point. For mission 2. So he's down to 8. Yes, he's going to attack and all that, but we'll get to that. So air mission 3 is heading towards Butai 4. So he's in here. Spends 1 point, he's down to 7. Air mission 4 is our cat mission, which is sitting in here. Yeah, you might be as well landing him, Grant. Well, he's going to spend the 1 point anyway, and he was in the hex already, so if we decide to land him, which I think I probably will, it'll free up that mission as well. Yeah, let's land that guy. Hopefully I remember. Right, air mission 4 is... Where? That's not 4, it's 5, Grant. That was 4. Right, 5 is... he's heading towards Butai 1. And spends... 1 more fuel, he's down to 9. Air mission 6. Right, so he's going to move in on Butai 4, who is located. And spend 1 fuel, down to 5. Air mission 7 is coming home. Spends 1 fuel, down to critical 3. Yuck. So what has he got? He's got 2 more, so he's going to go critical 4, critical 5, and then critical 6 to land. Yes. There's a chance we're going to lose some planes here, I think. And then airstrike 8 is going to come... Yeah, it's fine, I'll just put it there. And he's going to drop from he's going to drop from critical 1 to critical 2. He's going to be 1 better off than mission 7, but... And this is where I thought about moving the task groups to try and help them, but... yeah. If you had launched flight missions with just 6 aircraft, then that might have sounded like a better idea. I don't know if that's something to consider in the future. Maybe have 2 F6Fs and 4 attack planes going out on these missions, so that when you come back you can move a task group closer to them and sort of try and catch them before they run out of fuel. Okay, that's all our missions. Moved and adjusted fuel. So, right, we are moving into our search segment now. So I'll take that green cube away. And, well, we're not going to start any new ones. We've only got fighters up there anyway. So we're not going to start any new ones. But actually, technically I don't think we can because of this whole... the max radius markers, and there's only 8 spaces, but again, it looked like, didn't sound like the designer was saying no, it's taboo, you can't do that, and yeah, I'll just leave it at that anyway. So move air searches, right, so let's move them. Okay, so there should be a lot out there. Well, let's get the ones back first. Now they just automatically land. That's what I was seeing. So this is number 4. He's got max radius Sorry, he's coming from max radius 4. So he's going to land, and we've just got to decide where we'll land on him. So, and I think I can take this max radius 4 marker off. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take all these off. There's no real point in putting them on, I don't think. I'm just going to put them back in there. Thing. I mean, we'll watch if I move the task force, I'll put a marker down and the exit it started from. Because I can't really see myself doing an awful lot of that. Right, so where we're going to land this guy then? So how many have we got landing just now? I think we've got 4, or is it just 3? We're going to land. Yeah, I think it's 4 actually. So I'm going to land one here actually. And then this guy's going to land, and that's going to take max radius 1 away. Well, again, like Carl had said that they get removed as soon as you reach their point, but right, and I'm going to land him there as well, which is fine. And then we're going to land this one, which is going to take, I think I've took that one away. I took it away already just to cause some, that was 3, wasn't it? So I'm going to land this guy here, and then finally this one that's in here, which would be number 2. Well, I've got 2, 5 and 7 going to there. Yeah, it's 2 and then 5 is this one that's flying back, and 7 is these 2, these 2 that are flying forward. So I'll take the 2 one away, and this guy lands as well, and we'll just land him over there as well. Here. Now remind you, also talking about landing the cap flight, so you've got to remember, that's fine. Okay, that's the 4 of them landed. So I've got 1, 2 that are still out there. That would make up our 6. And then we've got 2 that are going out. Well, these 2 that are going out we can just move, because I don't think they're going to be able to see anything anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's heading towards this hex here. And you can see he's got nothing to look at. Hang on, this guy might get a shot at B though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Let's put them in there. And this guy's on his way back. So the 2 that have moved out there, they should be able to see that B, shouldn't they? There's this one here. Launched. Yeah, launched from the carrier. So we were there, we're now there. And we get to search 1, 2, 3. Sorry, probably better with that zoomed out if you're going to try and do that, Grant. So I'm out there, and I've got 1, 2, 3, and then back in. Yeah, I look at that. And we've got 2 aircraft in this one, so we're going to get that +1. So yeah, let's do that one first. And this guy coming back is also going to get a look at that guy. So let's do this one first. So search. Right. It's been a while since we've done that. Oh, it's on the table that's got the diagram. Right. Here we are. So yeah, because this isn't spotted either. I mean, it's just a small force, but anyway. So the range, well, actually, the range is pretty good, actually, because he's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So actually, I don't think that gives you anything. It just doesn't give you a negative. You need to be up close 1 to 3 hexes. So none of that applies. Not shadowing, but we've got 2 searching units with this one. So we're getting a +1 for that. And nothing else applies. So that's just a +1. And this is the 2 together. 7 + 1 is 8. So that's good. We're going to get an upgrade for that. So yeah. So we've got an S chip +1. Right, so S chip +1. So first of all, we get spotted to start with, so that's good. And then we're going to be able to upgrade the small. Yeah, let's just get the book open just for a reminder. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah, if you obtain S, right, if you obtain the chip +1 against a level 1 or higher force, use intelligence tables to promote the force to the next higher level. Yeah, so it's a small L1, so we're going to be able to promote that to that chart there, I think, Grant. That's going to be that top one, isn't it? So we've got an L, bring it down. We've got an L1 small. So we're looking on here. So if we roll a false on this one this time, does that mean it just goes away? It surely means the force must go away as well then, eh? Because this is us searching this time. This is a one. Yeah, this is a one. If this causes a non-carrier force to become a carrier force, US advantage results. Also in this event, in scenario 6 and after, you need to adjust the commitment index. Yeah, okay. Note that these effects apply only if the force was already level 1 when searched. Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, so we're rolling this, and yeah, well, my guess is that this could still be a false contact. Then that shit's going to be discarded, I think, and the force is going to be removed as well. That is if you roll a 1, 2, or a 3, Grant. So there's no modifiers. Commitment level is not exceeded. So yeah, let's roll. And there is a chance I'll roll a 10, this could be a carrier, but then we would need to check for commitment for that. So there is that. Right, here we go. 6. Right, so it's not a 1, 2, 3, it's not going away. Looks like a small surface then. So level 1 small on a 6, coming across, we get small surface. So yeah, that's the level 2 chip we're looking for, isn't it? Large surface, small surface, there we go. Alright, so that's what it turns in. That gets removed. Pretty sure it doesn't go back in the cup. And then that now comes out. Again, there's no boot ties involved with us because these can't launch, and this now cannot. I don't think this can ever be a carrier now. Is that right? Yes, that's right. So that can never be a carrier. Okay, that's good. Right, so we've got that guy went out, they guys went out. We've got this one coming back and this one coming back. So I'm going to do this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to get to search this now as well. Because he's come through the same area, nothing else. So he can have a look and possibly upgrade it again. We need the... He's got the spotted status, so we really need the level 1, the chip +1 result. No modifiers, it's the same range. We don't have the 2 searching units this time, it's just 1. So it is just an unmodified roll. and only a 4 this time, which would be that result. I'm assuming we don't downgrade to that. No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that. That would be a bit daft, surely. Yeah, I think it just stays where it is, surely. Yeah, you would only add that if it hadn't. You would surely stay at the strongest result you had. Yeah, I'm not going for that one. Right, that's that guy. So that's that fine. So now we've got this guy. Now he's flying back down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now he's getting R and he's getting Butai 4, which is probably irrelevant, isn't it? In fact, there's no point. Butai 4 is not going to do anything for it. Oh yeah, it could upgrade it to spotted. Well, yeah, well, I suppose we're in a different stage here. So I've got R, Butai 4. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's do R first then. Now he's a bit away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 10x, he's away, so that's kind of bad. That's a -2. So we got a -2 to this roll against Romeo. Yeah. Oh, good roll though. 9. So that is a 7. So it is an S chip +1. Well, depends what we get. Now if it turns out to be a false contact, this time it gets removed from the map. So in we go, level 1. Shuffle, shuffle. Get a good one. Ooh, we got a large. So it's not a false contact. We need a spotted marker. So he is spotted, force R, Romeo, and he's large. And well, that's that, isn't it? And like I said, Butai 4. Yeah, I was saying about rolling for located. So he's 9 away. We know he's 9 away, which gives a -1 to this. Really, we need an S result or nothing else matters because we can't upgrade him. He's at level 4 anyway. So the chip +1, that doesn't matter. Well, a -1. Haha. 8 -1, 7. So we would get a chip +1, but he's at level 4 anyway. So this is Butai 4, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to upgrade the located. Another spotted marker now. Damn. Oh, things jumping about all over the place. Right, so yeah, it just means it's going to be spotted rather than located. However, I'm hoping that that's going to contact it anyway and create a spotted status anyway, so it's probably not going to matter that, but anyway, it's done. But I think that was the last one. Yeah, these two are flying up. This guy's flying across. This guy's coming back. This guy's almost back. And yes, indeed. I think I might take a break here, actually. I was going to just push on and get through another part here, but I think I'll take a break and it might encourage me to come back and finish it before the end of the night. So we are... well, that's us done through the... Oh, commitment index. Did anything happen in there? No, because we drew a large and we upgraded to a small surface. None of them are carriers. Yeah, it's only when there's a carrier upgrade or a new carrier. So, yeah, nothing to deal with there regarding commitment. So we're now down at air operations. This is the final phase of the turn, remember, Grant. So I seem to recall thinking about landing our cat mission, but he's only at 3 fuels, so it kind of makes sense and frees up another mission space, which we might need sometime soon. Right, okay, I will just go and pause here though, because we're only 25 minutes or so in. And yeah, I'll hopefully come back and finish it before the end of the night, but you never know. That might not happen, that might be tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, Cheers. Hi all. Right, that's me back to finish this part 31. Yeah, so I've been away for a bit again, but I was just on pause. Yeah, we are in the air operations segment, and are we going to launch something? No, I don't think we can launch anything. Yeah, as per the last time, really, we're kind of got all the missions tracks full, so none of that will be happening, whether we wanted it or not. No. Yeah, I remember I want to land something. I'm going to land the cat mission, that's what it is. It's down to 3 fuel, it's only 3 aircraft, but it'll leave a space. But I mean, the other thing is we've no air raids out there. Nothing really to bother us. We're about to carry out 2 attack missions though, 2 airstrikes, so that's good. So let's move through this segment first then. So race servicing to ready. Yeah, we can do some of that, which I guess we're as well to. Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's see, strike missions are... so they 2 go up, that can't move up. That's it. Hangar 2 from service, and I don't think we've got any now. We can move these up if we wanted to. So that's lower flight deck to hangar. Well, yeah, we should move them in the hangar at least. Whether we progress them further or not, well, that might depend. Well, I don't know. Like I say, that's another 4. That could be another 4 search planes. And it seems like I might have been overdoing it with the search side of things, but I would kind of feel like you've got to still send some out, keep them going out, because they're just going to, the detection's just going to die off, isn't it? Anyway, so we'll see. We'll get them up. And then land. Right, okay. Well, I didn't launch it in, so we don't need to worry about where they land, but I think I probably should land that. Yeah, there's no threats, like I've said, so actually I think he's already spent the fuel point. Doesn't matter, you can see he's on 3 fuel anyway. So I'm just going to take that marker back, and we're going to close that mission off, and that is air mission 4. Oh yeah, it is. Right, okay. So I'm going to take him off. He's going to land comfortably without any issues, and 3 F6s, so maybe put 2 down here actually, and then one up here, I think. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that's that segment done. We're now down in US interception, air-to-air combat. Well, there's no air-to-air combat. Should probably swing around to have a look. No air-to-air combat, no Japanese air attack segment. However, we do have US air attack segment. And we've got 2 strikes that are involved here, so we need to go through each one of them right through. That's what I done it the last time. Assumed it was the same. Whether it clearly defines that in the rules or not, I wasn't too sure, but I felt like it was the same as the Japanese air attack segment. And to be honest, there's less that can be. I don't think it matters. Like if I was to do one step at a time with these and split, go through the contact part and then increase intel level, I don't think it would matter, but it makes more sense, and I'm sure that's the intent, is to pick one of them and do it completely. So, well, I suppose we might as well do this one down here. Will we? Well, yeah, let's just go for it. Doesn't matter. The other one's the one with some carriers, so we're going to have to decide what we're going to target with that. Well, we might have to decide with this as well, because remember, this has got to level up. Now, these only go up to level 3, rather than level 4 with what the carriers are. So, right, I need to, first of all, we need the contact part. So I need to rewind here. Right, so 5.1 US Air Strike Attack Procedure. Right, well, you know what, I have done this twice now, so let's not go looking at the rule book. Well, I'll look at the rule book. So first of all, we've got to contact. That's the first step on the flow chart. Contact. So we've got to make sure we're going to contact. We do get 2 attempts. The last time I've not failed at an attempt yet because you've got a pretty good chance of getting it. So determine if the strike contacts its target. If it does not, the rest of the procedure is skipped. Right, let's find the chart that deals with contact. It is that one. Yeah, there's a very, it seems like quite a low chance of failing this, and the fact that you're going to get an extra shot at it makes it less so as well. So first of all, we need to know we need to know the range. So range in hexes to the nearest US task group from the actual target. So that's not far with this one, is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. It's only 6 away. Whereas the other strike one is going to be the full 9 away because it's a butai, and that's what they want to do. So 6 away. So in actual fact, we're looking at this column here. So you can see it's only a 1 result that's going to end in failure here. The W2 and the W0 results for this one are not going to have any effect. Well, they're going to transfer. They're going to turn out to be C results rather than W0 or W2 because there's only 1 target in the hex and there's not a target within 2. And I was looking back on that, and that was really, really lucky that time, wasn't it? It was a perfect because we were targeting, what was it, the small target here, and this was 2 hexes away, and we managed to roll the dice with the W/2. There's only one die roll within the selection. I think it was a roll of 2 or something like that, or a roll of 3 to give us that result, and it happened to work so well in our favour. And then we went on to get surprise as well, didn't we? Which was like, yes, it was kind of very lucky. Okay, so we're how many hexes did I say? 6. 6, yeah. So we're on this column here. Modifiers. Right, yeah. I did go over this, I think. Yeah, I did pick up on the fact that I was like scratching my head first about why that says 0 if target force is located. But then, how I didn't click to it, I don't know, because the next one's approximately located, giving you that -1, and that was okay. And then, of course, I also seen down here, if it's spotted, you get the +1 there. So I was like, I don't know how I didn't click to that. Anyway, I think I did eventually. So unfortunately, we are approximately sighted. So we are going to get that -1 there. The strike does not consist of only 2 air units. The strike 2. It's not got as many. I think it's got 7. I'm actually noticing I've got 3 fighters and 4 attack planes, both in 2 and 3. I think for that amount of attack, well, you know what, it might have been the makeup that I had at the time and I had to use what I had to use. It's not our second attempt, and if we do have to come to that, you get an extra -1. None of that applies. So we've got a -1 and we're on this column, but you can see only a 1. Well, the fact that we're a -1, so a 1 or a 2 would not be what we want. So let's avoid that. Oof, I think we've just avoided it. That's a 3. So 3 with -1 is just a 2. Fortunately, with our close range, the result is going to be W/2. And it says W/2 strike contacts wrong target within 2 hexes. Well, there's none, so otherwise it is a C, which is a contact. So that's what we do. We do contact it, so no problems there. Well, just, it was a little, a little bit low in the dice roll. So, first of all, first thing that happens with that, well, actually, we've not got a wee bit that tells us about contact in here. Yeah, there is, yeah, there is. No, we've just went through it all, right, okay. The results, yeah. Yeah, okay, we've got contact. So, yeah, the one thing that happens is this now becomes spotted. So, and then we're going to level this up to its maximum. And for surface ships, the maximum is 3. So it says level. It says increase the intelligence level of the contacted force to the maximum. Level 4 for carrier forces. Level 3 for surface forces. Promote one level at a time, and then we're going to use the tables that deal with that. So we're wanting a level 2 to a level 3 surface force, and that's that table right there. So I'll bring the guy out just now. So that's what we have, and we've got to level that to its maximum, which is only level 3, like I say. Yeah. Alright, so it's just a straight up roll this, there's no modifiers here. These are just telling you what all these mean. So we're a medium surface. So level 2 medium surface, we're going to roll on that. And obviously the higher is going to have the more stuff, I would think. Ooh, there's a big 10 for you. A big 10 for you. Well, I think that's kind of good because they can't launch raids. And in fact, oh, no, that's, yeah. They're not going to send out cap missions either, are they? And I've just realised that I think a high result there was good for us, I think. So it is a 10, so it's a BB plus CA. So, right, okay, it says BB plus CA here. Pick the number of battleships and pick one cruiser ship. Pick the number of right, the fact that this is just one. So I'm just going to randomly pick a battleship and a cruiser ship. Think. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. I think that's like that wee hash marks like number of battleship plus CA. So if you had this result here, it'd be you pick 3 battleships and a CA. The fact that there's no number with this, it's clearly just one battleship and a CA. So I've got these 3 cups on here. And the CA is the cruiser ones, isn't it? Right, so there's the cruiser ones in here. Right. Well, I'll just randomly pick one of them. I'm stretching out here. I know these, you can see through these, but I'm not looking at them. Right, so, oh, there will do. Right, so there's our cruiser force. Right, and then the battleship one is down the bottom here. Maybe not quite as many of these. Well, I think we've not got some of them out already. Right, here we go. Battleship. The Yamato BB. Right, so that's what we've got. I was going to say this can go away. We don't, because this doesn't affect commitment. It's just carriers. So that medium surface can now go. Well, actually, I'm saying it can go away. We've not got a bootai display for this. So how are you meant to? You meant to just pile them in the hex? I guess you must be. Can I not mark these with a bootai maybe? No, you can't really. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't think so. I mean, I suppose the main purpose of the Butai display is you got the air points, you know. The other good reason not for using it is that would mean I would not be able to have my rule book with it is because I'm still covering up Butai 5 and 6. So I think we'll just remove force L and just put these two in the hex. Probably should put the battleship on top. I mean, we are going to have an attack at these anyway. Right, use your tweezers, Grant. Come on. I still think I can lose this. Yeah, because I just put them in the hex and they're spotted, and yeah, there's nothing. That's fine. Oh, stop. Yeah, what? Is that right? There's not level 3 markers for these. No, these are just CVs. No, I think you've done that right, yeah? Yeah, the level 3 markers don't have BB and all that on them. No. Because that's as far as they go. They go to level 3. That is their limit. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right, so that's us done. Intelligence. Commitment. Not going to affect commitment because not carriers. So, surprise. Now, I want to say that doesn't come into it either because that's only carriers. Surprise applies only to strikes against carrier forces. So, there you go. So, we're not doing that. And then we're going to have air-to-air combat. Well, there's not going to be a Japanese cap, though, because it's not carriers. Just looking for a little bit. They might just tell me that just to. Yeah, because they don't have a net air value. Yeah, they can't launch raids. They've not got the ability to launch planes, Grant. They're a battleship and a cruiser force. They don't have the ability. So you're skipping by that as well. I'm just looking for the bit that just tells me that it's only applies to carriers, but I think it's kind of obvious. I know I read it somewhere. Well, the bit that the raid bit it talks about it because there's a bit that says that it was intended that they can't launch any raids or something like that. And that was regarding. There you go. A surface force is never eligible to launch a raid. Now that's not talking about caps exactly, but yeah, come on, Grant. You've not got air points. Net air value. This is the printed air value minus the number of points currently unavailable. There's not air points here. It needs to be a carrier or have an air value, Grant. Will you just stop this? Yeah, the air value's the one that's in the yellow circle. There's none of that. Right, let's move on. So they can't launch a cap either. However, they do have anti-aircraft fire. Right, and then we're going to get to resolve our airship combat. What am I looking for? Anti-aircraft fire. Right, just to get that chart ready. So, anti-aircraft fire and US attacks. Right, so we're told the AA values printed on the ship counters at upper left. See page 5, yeah. So they are going to have an anti-aircraft fire of 27. So 12 for the battleship, 15 for the cruiser force. So So 27. So I'm going to mark that on this dice here. So remember that. There's no surprise because that doesn't come into it. There's no partial surprise. Yeah, I don't think we need to. We just need to look at this table, I think. Right, so let's look 27. So they are getting to the 25 column here. Yeah, so they're quite low down, isn't it? They're not going to do an awful lot. Right, anyway, I need to get my aircraft out here. Airstrike 2. Just realised I blundered then. I brought 3 fighters when I knew it was going to be a surface target. Oh, well, I think at the time we launched, I'm not... Yeah, I think it was grand. Oh, and these are all 4 strength as well. Oh, hang on, I've took the wrong one. Hang on, I've took airstrike 3. Although I still do have 3 fighters for the other one anyway. It's airstrike mission 2, this. Well, that might be a stronger force then. Yeah, I have. But I still have 3 fighters that are going to be totally useless. Yeah, so there's something else to learn. Got 3 fighters against a surface fleet, you know, battleships, cruiser force that is never going to be able to launch aircraft, so that was a waste of time. I think... No, because this says note that AA fire affects only attack planes, not escorting fighters. So I know that it got brought to my attention. I had John and Martin, I think, regarding the fighters still being involved in something. It's when the Japanese attack you, isn't it? Can't remember how that worked out. So in actual fact, we can put these fighters back on the track. They're not going to be involved at all. We are going to have these 4. So 20 strength. Right, so we've got 20 strength, but they are rolling in this. If they get high enough, you know, I mean, we can end up with 1 abort, 1 eliminated. That would be pretty bad. So we're looking for a low roll here on the 25 column. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. I'm just stalling a little bit, wondering. Right, keep it low. 5. I think that should be good enough. On the 25 column, a 5 is 0, 0, so nothing doing. Excellent. So now we can move down to the attack chart. So this tells us the number of dice. Yeah, so we've got 20 strength. So unfortunately, we're just miss out there. So we're down here. So we get hang on. Oh, yes, stop. Yeah, because it says this is intentional as well. This is the bit that says it's intentional. They're going to get 2 times to attack values if no air combat within cap intercept hex. And that's going to apply. Where does it tell you that rule then? Must be in here somewhere. Over the page? No, that's moving on. So I think it must be in here somewhere. Or maybe I know it tells you somewhere. Because they didn't launch a cap mission because they couldn't. It means we were getting to double up our strength. I definitely remember reading this somewhere. feel like it would probably be in this bit. That's a Japanese air attack, so here it is it not? If there was no air-air combat between the attacking unit and either cap or intercept missions, so cap for as if we are fighting the Japanese, intercept if they were fighting us. That's why we don't want to allow them to have that. However, with them here, because it's a surface force, the force's total attack strength is doubled. Note that this will always apply to US attacks on a Japanese surface force. This is intended. Right, that's the bit. Okay, so that's even better. Right, so we're going to get... right, hang on though. What is the times 2 to all attack values? Now, I want to say there's something that seems to ring a bell regarding some errata regarding that, maybe. No, it's actually another bit that switches it from, it says 2 plus 2, and it should mean times 2. So this one must be right. I'm just confused to attack values. Does that mean the number up top? So does that mean our 20s become 40? All attack values. And then, of course, it says all attack values, and then it calls this air attack strength. So if it does mean that, could it not have said times 2 to air attack strength? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't mean that though. All attack values. Right, see, Japanese attack. Well, the Japanese attack values are 4 for each naval point. So that must mean that is what it's meaning. It's like doubling the strength of that from 5 to a 10. Just some of the mixed up terminology, you know what I mean there? You know, calling it attack values there. But then this is fine because the Japanese are talking about their attack values. And then we're looking at this bit and it's saying air attack strength. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It can only be that, because times 2. Yeah, I mean, it can't be times 2 to the dice or anything like that. So no. So okay. So it's maybe just, yeah. This probably is just you, Grant. So we had 20. So we're doubling that up to 40. So we're coming right up here. That's what I'm going with. We've got 3 dice with a +1 and 1 dice with no modifier. That's just busted. Right, so let's see what we've got to decide where the dice are going. Right, so there's our targets. Nothing's going to fire back at us or anything. There's our target. So that's got 10 hit capacity. This has got 25 hit capacity. We have actually, I can take these dice away now anyway. So I want 3 d10s. 1, 2, 3. So I know I need 4 actually, don't I? Well, that's fine. I've got the white one as well. So I've got 4 dice, and 3 of them are getting a +1 modifier, and 1 of them's getting no modifier. So looking at the damage number 10, to hit that, to try and take that out, 10 points is like, yeah, are we getting modifiers here? No, we're not getting anything, because they don't have a servicing box and whatever. So, I don't know. Should we just chuck it all at the battleship, maybe? We're not going to take it out, I very much doubt. Well, no, we're not. But we do have a chance of taking this out. Which would... Well, you see, their anti-aircraft fire wasn't that bad anyway, was it? If I put 2 of them dice that get the +1 modifier on that, there's a chance I could take it out. Because it's got 10. If I roll an 8, that gives me a... No, hang on, we're getting a +1 modifier. If I roll a 9, that's going to give me a 10 and give me a 5 hits. Yeah, you'd need to roll 2 9s though, Grant. Do you know? I think I'll do. I think I'll roll all 3 against this. Again, I'm not sure if this is the best way to try and do it or not. And these are going to be the 3 that are going to have the +1 modifier. Because 10 hits, I still need. Well. I need to roll 7. Yeah, I think so. I think we've got a chance of taking that. Obviously, that could be overkill if I roll high. And we'll just roll this 1 without a modifier on the battleship. Let's just go with that. Right, okay. So I'll roll the 1 in the battleship first. And it's not modified then. Oh, stop a minute. I almost forgot. We need to shift 1 column left. If we didn't expend the fuel point. Well, and also you've also forgot to spend the fuel point to attack, Grant, as well. So let's sort that out. It's airstrike 2. So let's spend his fuel point to actually carry out the attack. He's down to 7, which is pretty good. Of course, this was a short distance, wasn't it? So he's down to 7. If we spend 1 now, he's down to 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Critical. 0. Critical 1 to land. That's fine. Yeah. We do spend the 1 fuel then. Because he's quite close, we're getting away with that one. I'd be dropping from 40. Yeah, I'd still get 4 die rolls actually. It's not a biggie. But we've just calculated that, yeah, we can afford it. So I'm going to spend 1 more to avoid that shift. Right. So we are still rolling on that 40 column. This is a 1 that's going towards the battleship, and this is unmodified. So here we go. Oh dear. Right, well, a 1 is a 0. So no hits there. So the battleship is fine. And then all these 3, so we've got 3 dice with a +1 added to them all. Yeah. And this is all on the cruiser force. He's only got 10 hit capacity. So all with a +1. Well, 2 7s is good. So let me take these out. 2 7s and a 3. Oops. So 2 7s and a 3 are going to be 2 8s and a 4. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's make it look good. So that's the actual results. So, and we only need 10. I would like to think that's going to take this guy out. So we've got an 8 for 4 hits, an 8 for another 4 hits, that's 8, and then a 4. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's perfect. 4 hits, 8 hits, 2 hits. Perfect. Not overkill. Yeah, I pity about the battleship results, but So we get 10 hats on that cruiser force, and that is going to sink it. And unfortunately, nothing on the battleship. Right, I'm going to have to do this in the hex as well then, I'm gonna. Right, I don't need to. Well, that needs to go back in there. We can take that away. And I'll put these back. The cruiser force has got 10 hats on it. I mean, there's not even a 10 hat marker, so there's one, they give you 1, 5, and then I think that's all. And the thing is, these have got to be current hats, haven't they? So that's a little bit awkward. Any better way of dealing with that? Not really, is there? I mean, I dare say I could use a boot eye display just for tracking, but the problem is it is going to interfere with my rulebook. So 2. Right, I want to say there was a 5. Maybe there's not. Maybe that's. No, I think there was, Grant. I think there was a 5. Just 1 5 current hat. Well, if there is, you're not. Oh, there it is. There it is. So 5, 9, and then 1. Still 4. It's still 4 counters. Right, give me a sec. Right, so that's the 10 current hit markers. So what I'll do is I'll put the bar. It's going to be a big stack, but yeah, it's fine. So they're on the force underneath, and there's the battleship, and we are still on that X. And yeah, this. No, that needs to stay, Grant, because it is technically still force L, and we're going to have to draw that out the chit cup. Right, it's turned into a huge stack. Right. Okay, well that was a good result, but poor rolling against the battleship, but it was perfect against the carrier force, so we shouldn't complain. And again, I'm assuming these are. Does it? Yeah, they're current hats. I'm sure that's the same whether it's a carrier or not. I don't think it's just for carriers that these current hits and all that. Well, I don't know. Hang on. For Japanese carriers, there are 3 types of hats. Current hat. Right, stop, Grant, stop. Just as well at a glance. So now it's maybe just the normal hit markers like these, like we put on our guys. So if that's the case, this guy might be eliminated straight away. Damage, fire, and crippled ships. Because it just to talk about carriers here. Oh, Grant, come on. Here we are here. Look, suffers ship damage. Right, that's US. Japanese battleships suffer the same effects for each level of damage as US battleships do. Cruiser and destroyer units of both sides, which represent multiple ships, suffer no effects from hits until the number of hits equal the hit capacity, at which point the unit is removed from play. Right, so I don't need these current hits. I would only need normal hits. And they would suffer no effects until they reach their hit capacity. Well, we've reached the hit capacity, so we've just took out that cruiser. The battleship's still there. We kind of need Force L to represent it. I didn't need these hit markers after all. Put them back, and we've got our first trophy, a cruiser force. Is there a place to? Oh yeah, there's a Japanese sunken ships bit up there. Let's put it in there then. Japanese sunk ships. There we go. Right, so yeah, well, I suppose we'll come back and look at that about regarding the battleships. It's something that affects them somehow. But it does say cruiser and destroyer units of both sides, which represent multiple ships, suffer no effect from hits until the number of hits equals the hit capacity, at which point the unit is removed from play. And I want to say, did I get this slightly wrong with I mean, we've got one hit on, I think it's a battleship though, isn't it? It's got on a battleship. Yeah, they need to get about half the... Yeah, it's... Well, like, we don't need to worry about that until it gets hit a bit more, which is... Yeah. Which is... I don't know. Looking unlikely. There's not many raids coming in. It's just not happening. Okay. I think that's our airstrike done there. We've resolved all the attack and we got double attack value at, which was good. So coming back. Right, so we've got this other one. Airstrike 6 against Butai 4. So just going to bring them down. Now hold on. We need to contact it as well, Grant, don't we? Right, I'm assuming I'm going to do that. It's that spotted status as well, so I'm just going to bring this down to here, and so we can see what's what. I do have to contact it though, so I'll get that chart back out again. We'll make sure we're getting that. Ooh, an hour and 6 minutes. What did that happen? Well, I could probably just run through this quickly, and then... Ooh, yeah, this is going to end the turn anyway. So let's just finish the turn. Right, so contact on Butai 4. Well, he's 9 hexes away, so slightly less chance here. However, he was at spotted status. So we're going to get a +1 for this, aren't we? He was spotted due to the air search that we just done. So none of that applies. So we're getting a +1, and you know what? There could be targets. There is a target within 2 here. Only one, which I'd rather not go for. But anyway, so we're rolling on this column, and we're getting a +1. So here we go. 9 +1's 10. Right, that'll not be a W2 result then. So it's going to be a contact. Okay, so we resolved that. We would mark it spotted, but it's already spotted, so that's that. Intelligence, well, it's already level 4, because this 4's here. Commitment's not going to change. Surprise. Yeah, we can do that. So that's on the same chart, actually. So let's roll on the surprise table. Well, you need to get really lucky like I did last time. So it's either a 9 or a 10. None of these apply. 7. Oh. I mean, close at the rolls anyway. Right, so no surprise. Air-to-air combat. Determine the strength of cap and resolve air-to-air combat. Right, so that's what we need to do now. Which could be a bit of a procedure. Yeah. Oh, well, you've started it now, Grant. That's fine, as long as we don't get over an hour and a half. Right, this force is airstrike 6. 6. Oh, this one's only got... Is that right? Airstrike 6. This one's only got 2 fighters. Oh, damn. We could have done that the other way about. Why was I looking at airstrike 2? Did I do the wrong one? No. Where's airstrike 3 then? Right, that's not reached this target. I must have thought it was 2 and 3. It's not. Right, we do have 5 attack planes. but we've only got 2 fighters. Right, so that's our situation there. Airstrike 6, 5 attack planes, all big 5s. And yeah, I don't know, I must have been looking at airstrike 3 mistakenly for some reason or other. Right, so cap. I'm not sure I would do this again, so quick reminder. Net air value, this is a printed air value minus the number of points currently unavailable. Printed air value minus the number of points available. Right. Yes, okay. So yeah, we've been here before, haven't we? A few times. So the air value is 15, 25, it's 37, isn't it? 29, 37. Yeah, it's 37 less 21, isn't it? But this is done differently. So this is 37, and we've to actually minus the number of points currently unavailable. Ooh. Well, it says just unavailable there, but I'm assuming it means lost and unavailable. No, it doesn't say that, right? 9.25. Give me a second. Right, 9.25 is in here. And it does say for cap, use a net air value, which is the base air value minus the number of lost or unavailable. So I'm assuming that's just a little bit that's been missed out. It does just say currently unavailable there, which, okay, I mean, lost points are unavailable as well, Grant. So 37 minus 21 is 16. Yeah, 16. And then we'll locate the corresponding column in the Japanese cap strength table, card 2 front. Swing it across there. So what did I say? 16. So our net air value is 16. Well, this could be pretty bad then. Am I doing this right? Or more to the point, did I do it right the last time? Wait a second. Now, this could be pretty bad for us because I've only brought two fighters, and this is where I should have been studying that better, because I clearly mucked up. Right, sorry, phone call, bad timing. It's quite a long phone call, and yeah, where was that? We're trying to generate the Japanese cap strength. I feel like I was just wanting finish there as well, and that on the phone for about 15 minutes now. I can't really stop now though, can I? No, maybe I can. Yeah, I think this has got quite long a video, so I think I might just stop it here. I know it's probably a terrible place to stop it. We are having the combat up in that hex up there where Butai 4 is. I'll leave the Butai 4 marker down here though, to represent the Japanese. Well, we need to get all their ships out as well anyway, yeah, but we're better dealing with the cap side of it first and then the anti-aircraft fire. I'm also just wanting to double check that I worked that out properly the last time we attacked this force, because the numbers would have been the same. You know, they would have been 37 less than 21. Pretty sure they would have been 16. And we would have been rolling on this table. And this looks like more than what we ended up with. I mean, unless I got really lucky and only got a 2 result, it might have been that we got that. I'd like to have a look back on it just in case I'm muddle something up there, but and we didn't get surprised. Right, I will leave this now because it is getting a bit long, and yeah, it's also the end of the night, and I need to probably carry on my fresh head in the morning, probably. Although not so sure I'm going to get much done tomorrow. Oh well, I'll get back when I'm back. Yeah, yeah, no, it's not the best place to leave it right now, but because we're near the end of the turn as well, Grant. But yeah, I was thinking about that, but no, I better not. I better leave it for the night, and I'll just leave it like that. So I'll work out where we are, and we'll get back tomorrow, or maybe later tomorrow though. Okay, I'll be back soon. Cheers.